it is Kristen. Hey, it's me with GoodKnit Kisses. I am so glad that you joined me today. Welcome to the replay if you're catching me later. Kristen at GoodKnit Kisses, and I'm here to help you stitch your love and love your stitches. And I just wanted to come on live today and tell you a few quick announcements. So if you are joining me live right now, thank you so much. It was super sporadic, no warning. Well, I sort of warned people on my Facebook Live this morning. So if you were on there, I'm so glad that you decided to jump on. I didn't even give a time this morning. It was sort of sporadic. So I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, it looks like we've already got several people jumping in. Be sure and tell me hello and tell me where you're from. Super chat should be on. So if you want to do super chats, that's cool too. Yeah, so I'm happy to, hey, Gayla, I see you jumping on. I just saw your comment real quick before I jumped on here from the Facebook one. So I'm so glad. Yay. Yeah, give me a question if you've got some questions and I'll stay on a little longer today. I plan on just like wrapping it up in like 20 minutes. So if there's not any more questions, I will definitely be wrapping up a little earlier. Hello, Kim and Amaris Joseph. Hi from Washington. Hey there. Hey, Leanne. Didn't know about your Facebook chats. Yeah, so I do some Facebook chats. I'm waiting to see about getting a second mobile device to actually simulcast on there's software where I can use it on my computer, but I don't like to do that. I like to be able to flip the camera and show you my what's going on in my studio, and I don't have a producer or anything like that. I just do it all myself. So I was thinking of actually getting another like phone to simulcast on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you don't know already, I already broadcast live on Mondays, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Every Monday, unless I'm on vacation or something. And then we will also throw it up on the GKK TV later on when it hits that season. We're still broadcasting, we're still pushing all the content from season 1, which was 2016, believe it or not. And those videos all reside on another channel. If you go to GoodKnit Kisses and look up GKK TV, all one word with the 5 letters, and you can see all the past replays. They're like an hour long. You can just like play them and knit and crochet along. So yeah, so there's that one. And I do have to tell you all about my publishing schedule, which is changing just a hair. So I'm going to go back and say hello to a few more people here. Yeah, so Leanne, I hope that helped you. Gayla, oh my gosh. So Gayla paused my other replay of a live video just to catch me up on this one actually live. So thank you. You're so sweet. Hey, Tyra. Hello. How are you? Hey, Georgie. And you're in Colorado. Ah, we go to Colorado all the time. Not even kidding you. Hello in Kentucky, Elizabeth, how are you? And Albany, Georgia, hey Josie. Hi Kathy in Texas. I'm in Texas too, if you don't know that. Have I made a project bag before? Yeah, I have. Actually, I'm going to be updating my, here's a little sneak. I have plans for in the next few months to do a update on my project bag, my Loom Knit mesh project bag. So that's going to be get a facelift. Hey Kim in Kentucky. Hey in Idaho, Marlene. Good to see you. Hi Alice in Wichita. That's my mom's name, by the way. Hey Donna in Cleveland. Oh, you like my shows? Thank you so much. Gayla, oh my word, you've made it up to all the way to episode 47 and GKK. Oh, I'm so glad. I think we're into like October or maybe even November now on GKK TV. Hey, Ashley in Georgia. And by the way, if you guys watch PBS, I'm on there right now, season 8, the Knit and Crochet Now show. So I don't know in your area what episode you're on, but I'm on like 4 episodes. Yeah, so hopefully you can you can catch that in your area if you're in the US, or you can catch it online. Hey, Emma and Bridget. Oh, Bridget, I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, I do recognize your names on YouTube when you make comments and stuff, and if I see it over and over. So be sure and comment. It's really cool. It's really good. Oh my gosh, like something's in my eye. Um, let's see. Yes, Gala, any news on the Sheeples bags? I'm working on it. I'm hoping in April. I hope in April. We were saying last week of March, maybe early April. And so I'm like, please, by mid-April would be so awesome. So if you don't know, we're making these special project bags with these little characters called sheeples. And they're these little sheep and these little scenes. Like there's one using a hook, like making a little amigurumi, little sheep. Amigurumi, I always say it wrong. And then there's one knitting, and there's one spinning on a loom, and or spinning on a wheel. And then I have one with like these big giant eyeglasses that's a figure 8 loom, and then another one with like a loom on its head, like it's like testing it for a hat. So that's what's coming. It's a project bag to put your stuff in. So it's a fabric bag. I got enough of the fabric, and it's in a purple, color of the year, so that we can maybe do something later on, and not just, so it'll be a limited supply. We're going to have like 75 to 100 bags. So, hey, Barbara and Glenmont, nice to see you. Elizabeth says, no, I do not have a loom. Would it be worth it getting some? I'll record it on PBS Great Shows. Yeah. So, yes, looms are great. They really are great. And especially if you have dexterity issues on your hands or limbs or whatever, that would, well, usually your arms, but hey, sometimes people have to knit with their toes if they have appendages missing. So that happens. But looms are really, really great. And I recommend learning how to do it so that if you do and get in that situation, you already kind of know, or you can help someone else out and learn something if they have trouble working with needles or something. So yeah, check them out. Then, yes, and then on PBS, 3 of the episodes are on needles, and then one of the episodes is on loom. And you guys, y'all, whatever, I'm from Texas, but I say both. There is this really, really cute little bag that you can make. It's a Loom Knit Bag that is my pattern that I did for PBS and for the Knit and Crochet Now show. I love it. And they got to keep the sample. I'm like, want my bag back. I need to make another one because it's so cute. I can't even tell you. Yeah. So check it out. The pattern is free on their website. Yeah. So, hey, Claudette in California. How are you? Hi, Emma. Let's see. Who am I missing? Oh, I'm sorry. I went backwards in my comments here. Can I do a DIY, loom? Oh, make one. Oh, I could. Okay, well, let me jump in real quick. Okay, so we've got all right, we've got a good amount of people on here now. So I just want you guys to know, our schedule for GoodKnit Kisses is going to continue with on Fridays for sure, every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, is always going to have a tutorial on a Friday. Okay. And so you can tune your your YouTube directly there. So if you don't get that email in your inbox, don't worry about it. Just hit that webpage and go to GoodKnit Kisses can't even talk. Go to GoodKnitKisses.com for the blog, or go to GoodKnit Kisses on YouTube. So youtube.com/GoodKnitKisses, and you will see the video. So don't even wait on that. But you can also click on that bell icon and get notified, which is how you can get notified, of course, for the live videos. If you're catching this later, the people who are on here today is because they're either subscribed or they were online and then they got notified or something. So, then Sundays, we have a video coming out every Sunday at that same time. So the same time will apply. It's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern, or, 2 p.m. Central, or 3 p.m. Eastern. On Fridays and Sundays. I'm not going to be doing it on Mondays anymore, just simply because it just didn't kind of get traction, and also it helps me. So I'll be able to kind of spread that out a little more. So I was doing just technique tutorials on those days, which are shorter versions of a longer video. So right now there is a little bit longer videos in that slot because I went ahead and took the live video from the Loom Along, the Bernat Blanket Stitch Along from the fall. And it was a really long live video, and now we've chopped it up. I've got a video editor to like cut all these for me so I didn't have to do it. And so she has cut these all down into a shorter video for you, so you can actually follow that Loom Along series right now if that's what you want to do. I would love for you to do that and not feel like I have to weed through all this extra chatty, because Kristen knows she can be chatty, because on the Loom Along, I talk at the front and back end about other things, and you don't want to listen to all that, right? I mean, you're barely making it through right now, right? You don't like to listen to me, do you? So, I'm sorry, I'm really punchy. Is this thing on? It's not on. I'm sorry, I'm so weird. Y'all hit like if you think I'm just weird enough for you. So that is happening on Sundays, no longer on the Mondays. And so if you want to catch me, be sure and tune in on those days. I used to always remember that like Friends was my favorite. You like the squirrel chat, Gayla? Do I speak Japanese? I just say domo. I can say domo or domo arigato. I really don't. I know a very tiny amount. Oh my gosh, totally got sidetracked with Japanese. So anyway, that is basically that on there. And let's see, who else is in here? Let's see if I have any questions. Hey, Gemma in Saudi Arabia. I'm so glad you're here. You guys also, have you ever seen Super Chats? You can do that on this channel. I've got it to whenever I do live videos. So be sure and check. Be sure and hit that button if you want to do that. Sorry, I feel like I have lunch in my... Hey, Bridget. Oh, she says I'm too funny. Thank you. I had a weirdo broadcast this morning, and everybody was like, sing songs. So I started singing at the end, but I know you guys don't want to hear. I've done a live broadcast before. People were like, why is she singing? It's because I do it on Facebook Live sometimes, and people are like, please do that. And they're like, no, we don't want to see you sing on here. You're waiting for me on Twitch, Claudette says. Yeah, so I did the Twitch thing. I'm waiting for people to sign up if people want to, because I need to get a different kind of camera set up. And if you don't know about Twitch, twitch.tv, it's a live streaming app where I would like just set up, I would get me a studio camera that would just kind of be up high or something, or maybe at a couple, and then I would sit and just knit, and you would see me while I'm working on projects. So it'd be like a bird's eye view, literally, of what I'm doing. But I want to make sure if I actually have subscribers in there. Twitch, if you sign up or sign in with your Prime account, like your email address that you use, and sign in with your Prime account, then you can actually do it for free and then subscribe to someone's channel, and doesn't cost you anything because you've already got it set up that way. So I made the mistake of like signing up not with my Prime account, so it was a little odd. But yeah, if you could do that, that would be awesome. And it would let me know that I need to go ahead and start that up. So yeah, so let's see, what else? Hey, Marcia, you're in Ohio. Wonderful. I'm so glad you joined me. Let's see if anybody has any questions. Kimberly from Staten Island, New York says, love the new 10-stitch loom pattern. I'm so glad. We worked really hard on that, and we've been working really hard on all the math for you. This past Friday, we went ahead and did another video, which we're super proud of. We spent a good deal of time and effort and money on that, just getting it to that point. Joanne with GoodKnit Kisses, she is our assistant here, and she kind of helps me produce some things. And she really worked out the math on all that. I mean, it had trigonometry involved, but anyway, what it is if you're working on one of these 10-stitch blankets and you want to know, how many yards do I need? It sounds like a simple question, but it's really not the same as just our other blanket calculator. You know, how many yards do I need to make a blanket or a project this size, XYZ, you know, just a square, rectangle. So it's a bit different than that. it's a progressional thing because it progressively gets wider and longer. And so, anyway, due to that, we had to do some things. But a video just came out this past Friday on YouTube. And we also have a blog to support that, and has the actual calculator there. You punch in all your numbers and work that. So be sure and check that out. And then this Friday, a little sneak peek to what's happening this Friday. Sorry. I had a cord in the way. Hold on. Color changing on the loom. So this is color changing on the 10 stitch, so you can see exactly where it's changing, and I tell you if you want to have it show on the right side or you want to have it show correctly on the wrong side, and where to do that. So I show you that, and Joanne has made some charts for you, some colorized charts, and a blank one, so that you can download the blank charts in a square rectangle and color it in. But there's other 5 charts to give you ideas for 5 different color patterns. And I don't mean like color specific. I just mean like you can use those as ideas for your specific color scheme. So do you guys like that? If you like that, hit that thumbs up button for me. Be sure and share this video and let people know about the things that are happening and coming to GoodKnit Kisses. Yeah, I would love it. Hopefully this chat stays. One of the reasons why, if you wonder why I don't do as many YouTube live videos, it's because I love to get your comments, and I love to be able to go back and read them. You have great questions for me. And then YouTube in the past it's like gone away. Like, it doesn't save your chat, and it's really frustrating because I get the best questions when I go live. I love talking to you guys. But anyway, I haven't been able to do it. So it's like one of these slow rollouts from YouTube where they're allowing it to where the chat stays, or you can toggle between live comments and like replay comments, like normal YouTube comments. So, you know, I would love to be able to keep those questions. And so for the longest time, I've just done the Facebook one, because while I'm chatting, I like to be able to like play it back. Yeah. So let's see. Let me go back. Let me go back and see what y'all said, because there was a big one that came through. Hold on. Okay. Josie said, sorry, I'm checking my time because I'm going to have to go in a few minutes. Got kids to pick up and stuff, and dental stuff to go to. Josie says, if I found a free pattern that I made a couple of changes and figure out how to get the same look with a different stitch pattern, would it be my pattern or still the original person's who changed it? I mean, if you're changing a stitch pattern, you know, significantly, and you're making lots of changes and sizes and things like that, yeah, even to get the same look, yeah, I mean, you know, you're going to write it up different. You're going to write it up the way you want to do it. Once you start writing it up and changing it the way that you want it to be written, then it's your pattern. But you just need to be careful, and you're not using photos that anybody else has used, that kind of thing. Really, I mean, if they're just for your purposes, it's yours. I mean, you don't have to feel like you're nailed down to not being able to do something. It's your own creativity. It's more of the question of when you publish and stuff. But the only reason why you would really get in trouble with the publishing thing, it's more like the intent of what you're doing. If the intent is to copy and sabotage and like, hey, this is my photo that I took, but you didn't really take it, and this is my pattern that I wrote, but you didn't really write it, yeah, then you're passing that off as your own. But if you're changing it, you're not. This woman is talking too much. Well, you don't know me, so you're all right. Well, sorry you're not having fun, but you know, that's just we're here to we're here to have fun with our knitting and stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down and see what else we can respond to. Let's see. Brenda says, would you please do a complete video knitting a sock and heel on one long circular needle? Oh, You know, I haven't even thought about doing the sock. Everybody always asks me about how to do a sock on the loom, which I was actually going to tell y'all. If you saw my video for the 10 stitch, I put German short rows at the end, and I'm really considering making a video now, finally, after all these years, and do the German short row because I really like it. So yeah, I need to look at doing a sock on needles. Yeah, but you're talking about a circular needle, not DPNs. I don't know. I actually like working on DPNs for small stuff. But yeah, let me look into that, Brenda. Let's see. Josie says, basically instead of doing around a row of chain stitches, I'm adding stitches into the change and figured out a way to chain less foundation stitches and connect in a different way. Hey, that's great, Josie. Yeah. You can also say, which is really nice, just say this pattern was inspired by such and such, if that's what you want to do, especially if you're blogging it and stuff, and link to that other pattern. It's a great way to kind of give props to the person who inspired you, which is really nice. And it's, anyway, it runs different ways. So I think it would be cool. You would like to see a live chat later, Kathy? Okay, thanks for letting me know. They are a troll, Leanne. I do need chat mods. Tammy, where do we find my loom bag pattern again? Okay, so the handbag that's on Knit and Crochet Now, you can get that on knitandcrochetnow.com. If you're looking for the mesh one I was talking about earlier, that is, you can find that pattern. It's actually on YouTube, and I believe it links to all. I may have it residing on All Free Knitting, and I may actually have it on my blog as well. But if you, yeah, I don't have Joanne live today. Joanne's usually kind of being a producer where she like throws in links and stuff. So she's not on live today. I can't ask her to do that. But it's the Loom Knit Mesh Bag, and if you'll type in Good Knit Kisses, you'll find it. Here's a quick tip for YouTube. You really want to know this for anybody. Go to, ooh, I'm running out of time. Go to my main channel page on a laptop or desktop. It doesn't really work on the phone as well unless you type Good Knit Kisses after whatever you want. But if you will go on there, and you know how at the top is a search bar for all of YouTube. If you're on the main page for my channel or anybody else's channel, there's a little magnifying glass. Click that, type in your keyword, and it looks through all just my videos. If you're on someone else's channel and you want to know what they have to say about it, then just go in there and click on there, and it goes through all of their videos. So it's a great way to find information that you want from one person without going, I wish I knew if Kristen had this XYZ. Go to my page and check it out. I've been told many other people on YouTube don't search that way like I do, but I tell you, to me, that's an easier way to find something. Rather than getting frustrated that you can't find what you need, go to a channel that you really like what they do and go see if they actually have it, rather than saying, I wish they would make this. They may already have. So that is my best tip for browsing on YouTube for sure. I have no idea this person. Okay. What about a sock pattern on the loom? Yeah, Kimberly, I would love to do that. I do have a booty pattern. You know what? I could do the booty. I could knit up the booty. And it does a picot edge on it too. Hey, Brenda. I see she's in Nova Scotia. Someone asked me earlier if I go to prom with them. No. Just ask somebody. I believe that they would love that you asked them. Well, all right. I'm so glad that you guys joined me today. So just remember on Saturday, I can't even talk. Oh my word. On Fridays and Sundays at 2 p.m. Central, which is 3 p.m. Eastern, you can catch Good Knit Kisses on YouTube. So just tune in whether you get that email notification or not. If you're not subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe and click that bell icon so you know when I go live and when I get new videos. I'd love to see you there. Be sure and hit that like button and share anytime you enjoy it. And I'd love for you guys to talk. Just talk in the comments on this video and on any other videos. Ask your questions there. And whenever I have a blog and you have questions, you can get this is my quick answer. Don't email me. write it on the blog in the comments, because Joanne helps me with those and she will respond to you. I promise. So please be sure and do that. Anyway, oh, thanks, Leanne. Oh, you just, love you. She says, love you. You're funny and excellent teacher. You just made my day. Thank you for that encouraging word. And I will leave you with that. I'm so happy that you came on and spent some time with me today. You guys have a great day, and welcome to GoodKnit Kisses again if you're new, where we stitch our love and love our stitches. Have a great day and happy knitting and crochet. Bye, everyone. If I can log out, I will. See ya.